Good morning, Gia. I gotta be quiet because it's still early, but I have an update for you that's unbelievable. I don't even know where to start. There's so many things growing. Okay, so let's check out our air plants. They're doing wonderful. Yeah, I'm holding off on Gia Fiesta because you're not gonna believe how big Gia Fiesta is. But look at those air plants. Look at how pretty they look. And these ones up here too. Okay, and there is Gia Fiesta. Look at all of that basil. Can you believe it? Can you believe all that basil? Oh wait, look at all the tomatoes. Remember the other day there weren't that many tomatoes on here? Look at all of these tomatoes. There's tomatoes everywhere. And there's whole bunches of tomatoes. Okay, now let's go to this side. Let's see the marigolds. Look at those marigolds. They're so pretty. And look, my favorite color. And there's that beet. Look at that beet. It's growing like crazy. And there's some peppers. These ones don't have peppers yet. It's a small plant because I think everything is covering it from getting the sun. But look at these peppers down here. But look at this big giant tomato. And there's another tomato. Look at all the tomatoes on it. Look at all the tomatoes. There's tomatoes everywhere. You're going to be eating tomatoes for days. You're going to be eating tomatoes forever. Look at all of these tomatoes. There's a million of them. They just got it. And look, the cucumber has got its string on here. You see it? On the tomato. And the cucumber is all the way over here in the tomato. Now, speaking of the cucumber, look at that cucumber. It's going crazy. Look at how big those cucumbers are. Unbelievable. And there's so many of them. And there's so many little ones coming. Look at them all the flowers. Remember, every flower is going to be a cucumber. Every one of those flowers. I mean, some of them won't be, but every one will be. Remember how small they started? They were tiny little cucumbers. Grandpa's got to pick some of these. So I'll send you one to try. I'll send you a small one. And you give it a try and let me know what you think. And here's the squash, zucchini. No zucchinis out yet. Still no zucchinis. Ah, I see one trying. All of those little flowers down there, those are all going to be zucchinis. These are the female flowers. And those down there are the males, and that's the one that gives the zucchini. Okay, and then there's more peppers over here. Hot peppers that Crazy Grandpa likes. And there's regular peppers. Regular peppers. And more marigolds. Oh, let's go see our marigolds that are hidden over here. Forgot about those. Where are they? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's the marigolds. Maybe I'll see them on this side. And there's a rose bush. I don't know if I ever showed you that rose bush. There's an orange tree and a lemon tree. And an orange, and there's our blueberries. Orange tree, fig tree. And that's an avocado tree. You should know all of these by now. And what is this one? You know what this one is. This is our potatoes that are growing underground, like the beet. Growing underground. Look on this side, all the tomatoes too. Some of them are the same tomatoes, but oh, there's the There's the marigold. See it? There's the marigold. Can't see it on the other side. All right, now let's go over to this. Look at this sunflower. That's our original sunflower. All the leaves fell off now, and that normally happens. I'm going to cut that one off today sometime. But look at all of the other ones growing. There's one growing there. There's one growing there. There's one growing up there. There's one growing back there. There's one growing over there. And there's another one that sprouted and opened up. Look at how pretty it is. Isn't it beautiful? And then our tomatoes. And these are our pineapple tomatoes. You see them in there? Pineapple tomatoes and more pineapple tomatoes. And these are our Brandywine tomatoes. Where is one? I don't see one. Oh, there's one back there. You see it? Look how pretty it is. And there's a whole bunch of flowers, and you know what's going to happen with the flowers. The flowers are going to give us tomatoes. And look, finally, our San Marzano tomatoes are growing. You see how they're growing longer? They're a different kind of tomato because they're the tomatoes that you make sauce out of. And look at all the flowers, ton of flowers. And now we're getting to our favorite tomato. Let's make sure it's him. It's him down there. You see you can hardly even see the marker, but it's there. I don't know if you can see it. You see it? There it is. There's the marker. And look at how big it is, and look at how big the tomatoes on it are. Let me scan out. Look at that. It's like a jungle out here. And here's our chives. And our hot peppers. These peppers are so hot, even crazy grandpa can't eat them. Okay, and there's our mango tree and our little tree. And I'm gonna get to our little trees in a second. There go our little trees. You see them? There they are. Oh, I gotta show you the morning glories, because the morning glories are growing like crazy. See them? They're growing like crazy. I gotta show you one other thing. Okay, because our other sunflowers have sprouted. Look at that. Look at how pretty. And over here, this one is getting ready. This one's gonna have multiple flowers too, I think. You see it up there, a flower? And I think other flowers are coming on this one. All right, I better get this video up to you. I just wanted to give you a quick update. Maybe tomorrow I'll give a more detailed update because I got to do a lot of stuff. But look, unbelievable how these tomatoes are growing. They're growing like crazy. Look at this. Can you believe what we started with and now what we're at? Wow. Okay, of course you're going to see me at the end. Hi. Love you. Have a good day.